Great morning to you. It's April the 22nd of 2020, and it's Dan's Daily Devotion time, and today's title is More Than Just a Blanket. And today we're going to be reading out of Nehemiah chapter 9, Isaiah chapter 40, and Colossians chapter 1. And beside me here is it's a prayer shawl. It belongs to my mother-in-law, and here beside me is a blanket, and that belongs to me. And you can probably pick a couple of these, or pick these up in a secondhand or Goodwill store for a couple of bucks. There's not a lot of value in them, I don't think, as what they are, because they're really not even that warm. They got a lot of holes in them. But this prayer shawl was made for my mother-in-law by friends of hers for some special occasion. And it's really important to her. Wouldn't sell it for any amount of money. This blanket was made by my great aunt many years ago, and was given to me long before she passed, years and years ago. And I wouldn't sell it for any amount of money either. And there's not a lot of value in the blanket itself, but it's what it means to us because of who created them. And the creation behind it creates a memory for us, and a reminder of the time that was spent, the thought that was put into making them for us. So the value is not in the blankets or the prayer shawl. It's in the creation of it and the creator that made it. So if you want to turn with me to Nehemiah chapter 9, that's where we'll start. These books are maybe a little bit more difficult to find because they're really small. But Nehemiah chapter 9 and verse, I think it's verse 5. Can't see the little, it's halfway down through verse 5. It says, "Blessed be your glorious name, and may it be exalted above all blessing and praise. You alone are the Lord. You made the heavens, even the highest heavens, and all their starry host, the earth and all that is on it, the seas and all that is in them. You give life to everything, and the multitudes of heaven worship you." And then if you turn over to Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 28, "Do you not know, have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary, and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint." And then if you want to turn to Colossians chapter 1. In verse 15, "He is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation. For by him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible. Whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities, all things were created by him and for him. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together." This is just really good stuff. So the Bible itself is a lot of pages, similar. It's not worth anything like these blankets if you don't use it, and if you don't know the creator. I guess what I'm trying to say is this, is that if you don't know what this is about, that it's about Jesus, it's about God, it's about what he can do in your life. If it's just a book and you don't know it very well, you don't know about Jesus very well, it's going to have very little value. But the more you read it, the more you get to know Jesus, all things get held together, this book becomes priceless. The value is in the Creator. So that's what I'm trying to say. Let's get to know Jesus better today. Let's spend some time in the Word. Those are just awesome scriptures. It just blows me away how good our God really is. How faithful, how even though things around us are going haywire, how He holds everything together. He is in control. And once you believe that, once you believe in Him, then a lot of this other stuff going on around us, it just does not matter. So guys, have a wonderful day today. We'll see you again tomorrow.